Hi guys! Welcome to another lesson about circles, and this time we will be dealing with solved examples on the application of circles. Without further ado, let's get this lesson started. Just a short recap. Kapag sinabi nating standard form or center radius form ng circle, tapos ang center ay nasa HK, ito yung standard form na yon. Ito yung hinihingi ng sitwasyon. Quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared equals r squared. However, if the center is at the origin, we have x squared plus y squared equals r squared. On the other hand, may tinatawag din tayong general equation, which is ax squared plus ay squared plus cx plus dy plus e equals 0. With a that is not equal to 0. Dapat kung ano yung coefficient ng x squared, yun din ang coefficient ng y squared para masabi natin na ito ay circle. Ang pinagkaiba ng standard form sa general form, ang standard form meron pa or hindi pa naka-expand yung binomial. Meron pang parenthesis tapos squared. Tapos dito rin sa standard form, directly makikita natin yung center which is nasa HK. Tapos, yung radius din, mas solve agad natin, which is itong r squared. However, dito sa general equation, ang naka-squared na lang ay isang variable x at isang variable y. Wala na yung parenthesis, wala na yung r squared. Ang nandito na lang ay lahat ng terms on the left side, naka-arrange in decreasing degree, tapos yung right side ay equals 0. So, example 1. A street with two lanes, na ito yung measurement niya, 12 feet wide on both sides, dahil nga 2 lanes, goes through a semicircular tunnel na ang radius ng mismong tunnel ay 14 feet. How high is the tunnel at the edge of each lane? Round off your answers to the nearest hundreds. So dito, mas maganda kung ma-visualize natin yung sinasabi nitong example 1. So that's the first technique in solving applications of circles or kahit anong application ng math concept. Mas maiintindihan natin kung idodrawing natin yung ibig sabihin nitong problem na to. So meron daw street represented by this horizontal line sa x-axis. 2 lanes. Each lane, 12 feet wide. So, itong lane na nasa right ay 12 feet, tapos itong lane na nasa left, 12 feet din. Tapos, yung semicircular tunnel, ito yun, itong mismong kulay blue na ito, ang radius daw ay 14 feet. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, kung ito yung center ng semicircular tunnel, hanggang dito sa inner semicircle, nasa 14 siya. Sa taas, tapos dito rin sa right, 14, tapos sa left din, 14. Ibig sabihin, ang tinutukoy na semicircular tunnel ay itong nasa loob. How high is the tunnel? Ano daw yung height ng tunnel na ito kung yung point na pagbabasihan natin ay katapat ng edge ng lane? So, ibig sabihin, kung ito yung edge ng lane, gaano kataas yung tunnel or gaano kataas tong point na to. Para makuha natin yon, kailangan, una, alamin natin yung equation nitong semicircle na to, nitong nasa loob. Yung tumama sa 14, 14 at 14, yung 14 na radius. Pag nakuha natin yung equation, ang gagawin natin, kukuhanin natin yung coordinates ng P, tapos, yung x-coordinate niya, which is 12, dahil nakatapat siya sa 12, isa-substitute natin sa equation, and then we will solve for y. Kung paano yon gawin natin. Tandaan sa equation, dalawa ang kailangan natin, center at radius. Looking at this picture, ang center natin ay nasa 0, 0. Tapos, ang radius natin, nakalagay na sa problem at nandito sa drawing, ang radius natin ay 14. So, using this information, madali para sa atin na kuhanin yung standard equation ng circle na ito, wherein gagamitin natin yung x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So, x squared plus y squared equals 14 squared. 14 squared is 196. Ito yung equation na gagamitin natin. Tulad ng sabi ko kanina, from this, kukuhanin natin yung P. Yung point P, ang alam lang natin dito, 12 yung kanyang x-coordinate. Bakit 12? Kasi katapat siya ng edge of each lane. Edge ng lane. Ang edge ng lane ay nasa 12. So, directly above it, itong P, kaya 12 din yung kanyang x-coordinate. Hindi natin alam yung y, coordinate niya, kasi yun yung magsasabi sa height ng point na yon. Kaya ang gagawin natin, itong 12 na to, isa-substitute natin dito sa x sa equation natin kanina. So we have 12 squared plus y squared equals 196. Ito, pwede nating isimplify as 144. Para ma-isolate yung y squared, yung 144, transpose mo sa kabila, magiging 196 minus 144. Simplifying this right side, we get 52. Getting the square root of 52, that is 7.21110 and so on. Pero sabi, round off your answers to the nearest hundreds. Ibig sabihin, 2 decimal numbers. So, dito, ang y value is on 7.21. Ang ibig sabihin nitong 7.21, ito na yung y-coordinate ng P, ito na yung height na hinahanap natin. So therefore, our final answer, the tunnel is 7.21 feet high at the edge of each lane. So kahit dito natin ipwesto yung P, o kaya dito sa kabila, pareho lang yung magiging height nila, which is 7.21 feet. Let's go to example 2. A piece of a broken plate was dug up by an archaeologist and it was put on the grid as shown here. Tapos, yung plate ay ito. So, bali, isang piece lang ng broken plate yung na-recover nila, which is shown by this solid line. Ito. Tsaka ito. Yan. Tapos, nilagay ito tong broken piece na to sa isang Cartesian plane. And then, they observed that the arc here passes through point P, which is negative 6, 0, point S, which is 2, 4, and point J, 8, 2. Find the center and the standard equation of the circle describing the boundary of the plane. So, dalawa yung pinapahanap, center at standard equation. So, para ma-solve to, we have to strategize. Hindi natin pwedeng i-trial and error, mamili ng isang point somewhere here, tapos i-trial and error yung distance. Dapat pare-pareho yung radius. That will be very tasky. So, dito, kailangan natin gumamit ng ibang concept ng circle para ma-solve natin yung center at yung standard equation. Una, kailangan i-connect natin yung PS at SJ. Ibig sabihin, we will get this line, PS at SJ. Pag na-drawing na natin yun, kukuhanin natin ang midpoint. Pag sinabing midpoint, yung gitnang point. At yung slope, yung steepness nung lines na yon. Itong PS at SJ. Pag nakuha na natin yung midpoint at slope, kukuhanin natin yung tinatawag na perpendicular bisector. Pag sinabing perpendicular bisector, it is a line na dumadaan sa midpoint, kaya natin kinuha yung midpoint, tapos perpendicular. Pag sinabing perpendicular, ang slope nun ay negative reciprocal nung original line. Later, we will do it step by step. Kapag nakuha na natin yung perpendicular bisector ng S at perpendicular bisector ng J, kung saan mag-meet yung dalawa, yun yung tinatawag natin na center. So, may ganong property ang circle. Yung perpendicular bisector ng mga chords niya ay nagmi-meet lagi sa center. And once may center na tayo, madali nang kuhanin ng radius at yung radius gagamitin sa standard equation ng circle. So gawin natin step by step. First, draw PS and SJ. Ganito. I-connect mo yung PS at SJ. Kuhanin ang midpoint at slope. Start tayo sa PS. Para makuha natin yung midpoint ng PS, i-average lang natin yung kanilang coordinates. So, ang P ay nasa -6, 0, tapos ang S ay nasa 2, 4. Yung kanilang x-coordinate, -6 at 2, i-average lang, -6 plus 2 over 2. Ganon din yung kanilang y-coordinate. Ang y-coordinate nito ay 0, tapos ito ay 4. 0 plus 4 over 2. -6 plus 2 is -4. Divided by 2 is -2. Tapos, 0 plus 4 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. Ibig sabihin, ang midpoint nila ay nandito sa -2, 2. Andito, -2, 2. And for the slope, we'll just get the y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, rise over run. So, dito, i-minus lang natin yung y-coordinate sa taas. So, since inuna natin yung point S, so we have here 4 minus 0, tapos ito, yung x-coordinate din ng point S, which is 2. 2 minus -6. So, 4 minus 0 is 4. 2 minus -6 is 8. Simplifying this fraction, we get 1/2. So, yan yung midpoint at slope ng PS respectively. Pause this video and try solving for the midpoint and slope of SJ. Afterwards, i-resume natin tong video to check if you got the correct answer. Okay, so let's have the midpoint. Tulad ng sabi ko kanina, i-average lang natin yung coordinates ng S at J. So we have here for the x-coordinate of S, we have 2. For J, we have 8. Kaya 2 plus 8 over 2. Tapos, yung y-coordinate naman nila, 4 sa S, tapos 2 sa J. 4 plus 2 over 2. Simplifying this, we get 2 plus 8 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. So, the midpoint is at 5, 3. So, I hope tama yung sagot niyo sa midpoint. Kung may mali kayong sagot sa midpoint, just find where you commit the error dahil ito yung tamang solution for the midpoint of SJ. And for the slope, we do the same katulad ng ginawa natin kanina sa PS, wherein isa-subtract lang natin yung y ng J minus y ng S, x ng J minus x ng S. So we have 2 minus 4 is -2. 8 minus 2 is 6, which is, kapag ito ay sinimplify, we get -1/3. So tapos yung ating step 1. Step 2. Determine the perpendicular bisector of PS and SJ. Itong additional line, ito yung tinatawag natin na perpendicular bisector. Yan. So, para sa perpendicular bisector ng PS, i-recall natin na ang midpoint ng PS ay -2, 2 at ang slope ng PS ay 1/2. Para makuha natin ang slope ng perpendicular bisector, i-flip lang natin tong 1/2, i-reciprocal lang yung 1/2 and then change sign. So with that being said, the slope of the perpendicular bisector is -2. Negative reciprocal ng PS. Itong midpoint, tsaka itong slope ng perpendicular bisector, yun yung gagamitin natin para mabuo yung equation ng line na to. Yan. So, ang gagamitin natin ay point-slope form. Recall from your previous lesson in algebra. So, dito isa-substitute lang natin yung y sub 1 at x sub 1, tsaka yung m, based on our midpoint and slope ng perpendicular bisector. So, yung y sub 1 mo ay 2, tapos ang slope mo ay -2, ang x sub 1 mo ay -2 din. And then, just simplify it. We have y minus 2 equals -2, x ito, tapos -2, +2. And then, We simplify this further. Negative 2 i-distribute sa dalawang terms sa right side. We get negative 2x tapos negative 4. Negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4. I-transpose itong negative 2 para maging slope-intercept form na yung equation. Negative 2 pag nilipat, magiging positive 2. And then, finally, negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Itong green equation na to, let's refer to that as equation 1. I-label natin siya as equation 1. Yan yung equation ng line na ito. So, kukuhanin pa natin ang equation nitong isa. Let's proceed. Perpendicular bisector of SJ. So, ang midpoint naman ng SJ kanina ay 5, 3, tapos ang slope niya is negative 1/3. Tulad ng sabi ko, the slope of the perpendicular bisector is negative reciprocal of this SJ. So, ibig sabihin, ang reciprocal nito is 3, kaso change sign. So, the slope of the perpendicular bisector is 3. Gagamitin natin ito, midpoint, at itong slope, para makuha ang equation nitong line na to. So again, let's use point slope form. We have y minus y sub 1. Ang y sub 1 mo ay 3. Galing dito sa coordinate ng midpoint. Yung m mo dito ay yung slope na 3. X minus x sub 1 mo ay 5. So itong y minus 3 equals 3 multiplied to the quantity of x minus 5, isi-simplify pa. Ito, i-distribute, magiging 3x, tapos ito, magiging minus 15. And then finally, itatranspose to negative 3, magiging positive 3. Adding this to negative 15 and positive 3, you get negative 12. So ito, y equals 3x minus 12, ito yung equation 2. Again, nakuha na natin ang equation nitong perpendicular bisector ng PS at itong equation 2, perpendicular bisector ng SJ. The next step is to determine their point of intersection. Yung equation 1 natin kanina ay ito yung equation 2. So, isa-solve natin using the different techniques in solving systems of linear equation para makuha natin yung point of intersection nila. So, dito, we can say using reflexive property that y is equal to y. However, for the first equation, ang y ay equal sa negative 2x minus 2. Tapos, for the second equation, ang y then equals sa 3x minus 12. So basically, we can equate the two kasi pareho silang equal sa y. And then, we combine like terms. Itong negative 2x, ilipat sa kabila, magiging plus 2x. Yung negative 12, ilipat sa kabila, magiging positive 12. And then, simplify both sides. Negative 2 plus 12 is 10. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Dividing each side by 5 para matanggal yung coefficient na 5, this is just 2 equals x or x equals 2. Ito, x equals 2, yung x-coordinate ng center. Para malaman yung y-coordinate ng center, gagamitin natin any of the two equations, pero let's use the first one na lang. Y equals negative 2x minus 2, and then 2 yung isa-substitute dito. Let's do that. We have y is equal to negative 2 times 2, which is negative 4, minus 2 is negative 6. Ibig sabihin, finally, meron na tayong coordinates ng center, which is at 2, negative 6. Yan yung center. But wait, there's more. Hindi lang center ang pinapahanap sa atin. We also have to find the standard equation of the circle. Pero madali lang yon. Since meron na tayong center, which is nandito sa 2, negative 6, gagamitin na natin yung alam natin para makuha ang radius. Wherein, pwede tayong mamili ng kahit anong point, P, S, or J, and then kuhanin natin yung distance from any of those points papunta sa center. Since equidistant naman, pause this video and solve for that radius. Afterwards, tingnan natin kung tama ang sagot mo. Okay, so we know that the center is at 2, -6. Pero hindi natin alam yung radius. Yun nga yung pinasolve ko. Gumamit ka ba ng distance formula? Okay, kung gumamit ka ng distance formula, pinahirapan mo ang sarili mo. Bakit kaya? Recall that we have 3 points, P, S, and J. Among these points, we can see that point S is directly above point C. Ibig sabihin, tama nga naman, pwede kang gumamit ng distance formula. Yun nga lang, baka magkaroon ka pa ng error sa pagsosolve, pwede naman nating bilangin na lang from center pataas hanggang sa marating yung S, yun yung radius. Gawin natin, tas tingnan natin kung tama sa sagot mo. From the center, we will count upwards until we reach S. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ibig sabihin, ang radius natin ay 10. Kung gumamit ka ng distance formula at namili ka kahit anong point dyan, P, S, or J, dapat ang radius mo 10 pa din. Yan. So, sometimes you can use that technique. Tandaan, pwede lang gamitin yung technique kung directly above, below, to the left or to the right ng center yung point na given. So, yun, pwede natin gamitin yung technique na yun. So, going back here, yung center natin, 2, -6, and radius is 10. Again, pause this video and try writing the standard equation for this circle. So, since the center is at HK, pwede natin gamitin yung equation na ganito. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And then substitute lang. So, we have x minus 2 naka-squared. And then y minus -6 naka-squared din. And then equals 10 squared. Simplifying this further, we have y plus 6 na itong pangalawang quantity. And then r squared, which is 10 squared, pwede natin i-simplify as 100. So therefore, the center is at 2, -6, and the standard equation na nagde-describe sa boundary ng mismong plate na yon is quantity x minus 2 squared plus quantity y plus 6 squared equals 100. So that's it for the application of circles. At first glance, mukha siyang mahirap dahil maraming involved na concept about circles. But as long as alam mo yung foundations, that is yung center radius form or yung standard form, yung general form, at yung iba pang properties at definition ng circle, I know you can survive this one. So thank you for watching and see you on the next video kung saan i-describe naman natin yung iba pang conic sections.